Hello and welcome back to Space Engineers. My name is Rabenschild. I came back to the asteroid base a week, 1.5 weeks ago or something like that. I have that recorded, but it wasn't, it doesn't matter. So I cleared up stuff here a bit and made some, not changes, I just changed around the ships, anchored them to the asteroid so that they can stay here. By the way, I hope I don't have any sound issues. I had a bit of a sound issue. Space Engineers just played me a static noise all the time. So cleared up some stuff here, placed some blocks. Nothing too special. Next stop will be PERTAM. I think I've set up a laser antenna there, so we should be good on that, but maybe we have to still do that. It could be that I ignored PERTAM completely. I thought about it, what and where to go if we go to the moon and do stuff there, but I still have this base on PERTAM that I kind of really ignored, that I should do something with, and at least bring it up to snuff so that we can, I should use it from the outside, that we can live there, have everything we need, and don't have this wreck there. Maybe we can build a rover there to get around, take a look what is there on the planet. I'm awfully noticing more and more that I have to find something to do with Space Engineers. I'm losing a bit of the sense. I would like to stay around Mars and maybe have some challenges there, or I don't know. It's a weird thing that I really like being. I like being around Mars, and I kind of need something to do in the other regions so that I don't stay at one point somewhat. So we need a PERTAM hanging base, PERTAM Grand Canyon. So we have a comset there. That is good. Do we have an entrance point? PERTAM parking spot, PERTAM orbit. We will go there. I have to kind of see what else we have to go to then, and then we can kind of find a better spot. I need a spot where I can anchor the ship so it doesn't completely slow us down. So we should maybe go away a bit more, bring the ship into a drift. I have everything with me, and I have to admit that is kind of a bad strategy. I like my ships too much. I really should go with 1 or 2 ships, and I'm bringing another one with me. I've made the first shape of a build and a cleanup ship that I can use to clean up wreckage, clean up other stuff, and also build stuff in space. And we will take a look at that in a second. I wanted to take a look at the jump effect that we have the it's not too different, let's say it that way. Oh, planetary gravity 0. Okay, we are in planetary gravity. I don't want to be here. Let's go backwards. Find a nice spot for us. Okay, we are out of planetary gravity. Now the question is, do we have a nice asteroid that we can up there? I think I will anchor us to that asteroid, stay there for a while. Do I have maybe in the spots here, PERTAM base, PERTAM bridge, so the com array, then landing, nav 1, that are the nav points. I might be able to delete them. Parking spot. It's on the planet. Okay, good. Okay, I will anchor us to one of the asteroids. Maybe up there. Maybe there? I'm not sure. And then bring us to stop. And from there we decide what we use to go down there and all that jazz. So I found us this nice asteroid here. It's relatively close to the don't know how is it called, the line where the planetary gravity starts. The hanging base is there, 65 kilometers away, so we could have positioned us a lot better, somewhere over there maybe, but I'm not sure where the comms array is. I need to kind of turn off some of the GPS points. So PERTAM comm set, PERTAM hanging base, and I think the asteroid base is on, or no, nothing else is on. Good, so we should see PERTAM comm is 134. Oh, that's object 85. So we are close to that too. I hope the base is set up. PERTAM hanging base. We will go there in a bit. The ship can stay here for a while. That's good. What ship do we take down? By the way, I brought this one too. I'm not sure if I showed this off. The flip and burn ship. I don't know. I played around with it, gave it a bit of a shell. It carries weapons mainly. The new one is this one back here. Just a ship so that I built it just to grind down the comms array tower I had as the asteroid base still, and I just wanted to grind that down, have that removed, and now I'm stuck with it because I think I should give it a bit of a shell and use it more. It has built-in repair systems too, so it can pick up stuff, but I mainly used the grinders on it because it just... sometimes it's just faster. And I wanted to use more of the new thrusters, the smaller ones. I think we will take down the... First we make a new parking spot. By the way, I always wanted to test GPS and then Rabenschild, PERTAM, anchor. How does that work? I see people use that all the time and I can't, and I'm not sure. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. New from current position. Thank you. PERTAM, anchor. We will stay here for a bit, so we will use the usual landing ship. I hope this is strong enough. PERTAM is always kind of a problem when it comes to getting down. Do I have anything with me? I don't. Maybe I have to do the trip again. I want to set up a mine down there to be able to get stone in and process that for the materials. The question is, do I need more fancy materials? Should I pack some of the more fancy materials? I think we will go down and then maybe come back up if needed. If needed. I forgot if I have set up anything for PERTAM. I have these rules around the planets, but I don't think I've set up anything for PERTAM itself. So let us just go down and see what's happening. And that is a long trip. I maybe have to move the ship later. I maybe have to find a better jump point somewhere up top over the base and then bring the ship there, because that's just so long of a ride. The 40 kilometers is already too much. This is just good. Back in a sec. So coming in for a landing. It seems, yeah, I connected this back to the civilized space. Civilized space. I really have to see what I have here. I will not anchor this now. I just want to have it sit here for now. Good, nice. Sun might go away in a bit. And the rest, we have some guns on here, so there might be ammo. I am not sure if I can and will be attacked here. It could be. I'm taking a look at Scalaburn's laser weapons pack, and I'm inclined to download that again to have some weapons, because my asteroid base is not built with conveyors in mind, and putting conveyors everywhere will not work out really, and I have to work out things there without conveyors, and that's only possible if I have energy-based weapons. Good. So this works. Seems to be nice. So we have at least living conditions here, nice ones. I want to also take a look at the surrounding terrain, the area, because I still have the smooth voxel mod on, and I kind of want to know how that affects everything, and if it affects it's I think it does. This looks smoothed out like crazy, so a lot more drivable. That's good. I like having stuff drivable. Good. The station is still in good shape. I have never really finished this. So we have cargo, we have a refinery. That should mean we have an assembler here too. Oh, by the way, assembler. Let us go up top and not fly below this whole thing. I might finish the casing for the whole thing so that I can go down there, maybe with a ladder. Let me show you some stuff when it comes to the assembler. So I told you that I downloaded the quota mod or something like that. I can now set up quotas for stuff. So I want to have, for example, steel plates. I want to always have that available. I tell it to always have 1,000 steel plates. And now if I don't have 1,000 steel plates down here, I might have 1,000 steel plates down here. Why do I not have any connection? Okay, I have 1,000 steel plates. Good, I even have uranium down here. So I have some cooler materials that I can use here. That's good. So it will not produce steel plates right now. I can't show this off, but it does. The Empress has that too. But I have the feeling some stuff looks nicer down here. I don't know. Maybe it's the setting sun or the rising sun or whatever it is. Good. What I need to do, I need to finish the casing. Then I want to kind of work on having a structure that holds up the bridge segments, so I can do stuff like this and bring it down towards the mountain. I need a rover that is maybe able to help me in welding up all that stuff. All these things. And then I need a way. Maybe I need to build something over here to get in some resources. Maybe that's the too long direction. So something, yeah, the rover should be able to also have an ore detector. Good, let me start this up. I have the feeling that all might take a while. Good. Do I have materials on me? Let us set up a landing gear. Let's get rid of the weapons for now. Landing gear, small one please. Place it down. Hopefully the build and repair system is not grabbing it immediately. It is grabbing it immediately. Let us turn this off. It's just space engineers as usual. It's not space engineers. It is the build and repair system that is the main thing here. So you stop that, please. Another landing gear. Good. Let me continue working here. I say it's always hard. I've never learned that in now years of doing space engineers, that I would really like to have a second PC to be able to record myself from the outside or something like that. That would be nice. I will never be able to do that. Good. 3. I don't know how large the rover should be, but maybe we go with something a bit larger. I think having some bigger wheels would be good. So we go with the off-road suspensions. And I think we go with the big ones. Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 6, 7. Then we put this right. this. And this. Now, the crazy thing is I could use something really big here again, but let's say it that way. The bridge is not very wide, so maybe having something reasonable here would be nice. We go 4 wheels, so we go 1, 2, 3. I need more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Not 4 wheels. We go 4. We go 8 wheels. Good. This, and then we need cargo, because if we want to set up a drill somewhere, we will need to have some. That is suspension left, so we want 6, the right variant here. That's too far apart. Maybe we bring it in. 7. Is that now? That's too close. I hate that there is now 4 blocks in between. But that is better. Good, get rid of this. Get rid of this. I see. One thing that surprises me, and in the last time I had a bit of time to take a look at space engineers on YouTube, and now it is starting to be an older game now, so it's not the freshest thing anymore. So it seems the numbers when it comes to space engineers, YouTubers, I don't know if they are falling off, but it is, at least in my opinion, noticeable that and I don't know, I have the feeling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that there's not a lot of space engineers anymore, but I still see new people, or people at least that are new to me, and that's something I find interesting. Space engineers, I'm pretty sure, doesn't have the longevity that games like Minecraft have, but here it is. I don't know. I'm I'm kind of happy that space engineers doesn't lose, or the space engineers community, let's say it that way, doesn't lose its appeal, it seems. I'm reading the space engineers Reddit a lot, and there's constantly people that ask and are directed towards certain YouTubers tutorials and all that stuff, and the thing is, what I don't see most of the time is if that is, for example, a thing with that has to do with the Xbox version, for example. That could be the case. I don't have one, so I don't know or see anything when it comes to the Xbox version. That's, by the way, one thing. I kind of don't have a clue what's going on at mod.io. I really don't have any any clue what's happening there. Maybe I should take a look at that. But I still have the feeling that cockpit blocks. I still have the passenger bench. No, the couch cockpit. Oh, he didn't put that into. So Skalabjorn made a new passenger seat for us, and I have the couch cockpit. But I think I will go with something more traditional. Not Skalabjorn. What am I talking? Sektan. I'm so sorry. That is completely my. I was thinking about Skalabjorn because of the laser weapons. Good batteries. One thing I need to figure out, and I think I can do it this way. Wind. I have the micro turbines, so if I put one down, 8. Will it turn when there is a landing gear beneath it? On the platform, that's the more interesting part. Yes, it will. Good. So let me put down a helm. For now, it's just temporary. We will cut the landing gear. Maybe I shouldn't be here, but I have the feeling that is okay-ish. Do we need to put more? Yeah, that thing will stop putting out power. 0, good. Wheels. Parking brake. We will put up a bit more strength. Height offset. Good. Good. We will keep that for now. Okay. I need the parking. And brake. Thank you. On. Ooh, save. I want to use something like this to, again, find the materials and maybe use it to transport the materials. I could set something up that just harvests stone relatively close to here and then build that up with a conveyor line that goes down towards that and brings in stone, so that we for now can just process stone to get the absolute necessities. But maybe we can find the pure stuff, because I will need stuff like cobalt and all these things. So if we go out there and search for stuff, we can also... We will do stone first. Process stone. Dust all the gravel. Then drive out and find nodes that we can set up with the rover, and then use the rover to bring that stuff in. So the rover needs cargo capacity, large cargo capacity. And then we also want to have built-in repairs on there. 2 cockpits maybe. I will find a nice form for this, I have the feeling. I'm not sure if I will do interior stuff or something like that. I think that's unnecessary, but I think I will play around with, not with rover cockpits. We will do fighter cockpits up top, and behind that we will do cargo space. And yeah, again, maybe 2 or 4 built-in repair systems to just be able to go around. Some weapons would be nice. I think I will install the laser weapons. This one will just get batteries, and we will use the tiny wind turbines to load up energy while we are not on the move. That's how we will do it, I think. Good. I think I will do some work on this and come back to you later. I don't have anything to ramble on about. That's my main concern right now. So I will do that, and then I will come back to you once I have a bit more setup here. I decided against the fighter cockpits. I placed them and it didn't really look too good. They had to be too high up and all that stuff. It's just the industrial cockpits are relatively easy to place and please me too. That's the thing. I made a platform because I want to build a small drone ship, something that can fit there if needed. That's why I already went up, moved the ship. You can see it. It's now directly above the base, anchored it there, and brought down some reactor parts, because this thing will need a reactor. I don't want to have it sitting there with just being battery powered. Connecting that up is just a mess for just a small thing that should have a few thrusters and nothing special. Otherwise, this thing has some solar panels to keep it running for a while. Connectors, I made this thing so that I can connect it up to the base. I gave it this blue battered look for now. I will hopefully later decide for a bit of a better color. I made the structure, I tried to keep it as light as possible. That's why you basically can see through the whole thing there. 8 cargo containers, if full, maybe a bit crazy, but I don't think that I will ever have the problem that it will be completely full. This side, problematic. We can't get up the slope there. There's a slope that we can't get up with this truck. We need a smaller rover for that, but the truck is mainly to help build the base, keep building the base, and to look into that direction and that direction. The good thing is this is connected, so this also is a way onto this section of the canyon there. I want to build the stone mine out in that direction. That's the next thing I want to do. I encased the whole thing. I leave these openings here. Maybe we, don't know, have something we can park inside, because this is a huge empty room again now. I need some materials to get some modules going here, and maybe a bit of light. That would be nice too. That's I close rooms and then they don't have any lights. Staircase up into the living room here, basically. just so that I can get down there. We can have some storage here in this area and maybe, don't know, store smaller ships whatsoever. I brought in some lasers by Scalabjorn because Scalabjorn is rejecting, I have the feeling, to use weapon core, and because I don't use weapon core anymore, I needed some nice lasers. And I have to admit, reusing this rocket launcher design, I like that design, and have that for lasers. Good thing too. There's a plasma cannon, but I just want to have some lasers so that I don't have to. This is in the same realm as the Gatlings. I think it has a bit more reach. Damage, as far as I read, is the same as the Gatlings basically. So let me just show you that thing. I think it has, yeah, no, it has nearly the same reach. My Gatlings have a bit of a higher reach because I'm using a mod that extends their range. And with the turrets by Ravenbold, I would get 200 meters less or something like that. I didn't set that up yet. It is still set to some things. Again, I'm a sucker for laser weapons. I didn't arm this thing. I might have to change that later. We have to see if we later need some weapons on this thing to defend us from whatever might come in. I'm not sure if how Mess sets up the assertive bases down here, so I have to see how that works out. Good. Let us go and find a spot for a mine. We will connect this up, pack some materials, and hopefully get some. It drives relatively well with the rovers. Okay. Connect this up, and then why is this thing moving like crazy? I maybe should lock the hinges. G button panel. I want to lock the hinges down. I had the problem that the whole truck crept up and basically sat then high up in the air for no real reason. Here, hinge. Lock this, please. Hinge lock. Thank you. Because it can just stay that way. I think it's doing it again. We need some cargo. I still haven't set up the assembler correctly. See, the laser produces its own ammo. I just need a few things here. I've set up the assembler to produce motors right now and to produce steel plates. I think I should go and set some other things up too later. Radiocom, I'm not sure. Maybe we need that. We need some computers. We need some of these and some. No, we don't need reactor components. I think that's not really needed. Just to be sure. Just to be sure. I would like to take some. Not gravel. I would like to take some solar cells with me, just to be sure. Do I have produced some tubes for me? So let us go and set the assembler to produce some tubes too, small steel tubes. Maybe just have, don't know, 300 on hand. That might not be enough, but if I need it, it will produce. Again, interior plates. I would like to have 1,000 interior plates all the time. Metal grids, 200. There's the problem that I need materials for that. Girders, don't know, 400. Please set that. Construction components, also something I should have relatively high numbers of. Post-production, I don't need to do that right now. Reset. Everything else, I don't need so many displays, so let us set that. Bulletproof glass is always something that I miss out on. Computers, 200 please. Reactor components, we can't produce. Thruster components and gravity components, we don't need that. Medical components, it would always be great to have some medical components. Not that it is awfully needed. I don't always use radio components, but it would be nice to have some. Canvas, the weird thing is I have the tarps now, so maybe having some canvas on hand. Usually I don't use that. Solar cells. Power cells, always good to have 200. Solar cells, I think, should be the same. Always good to have some. Rest is ammo, enhanced welders, all that stuff. Not really stuff I need. Paint chemicals. I think we can always have paint chemicals on hand. It's quantum black solar panels, we don't need fusion coils, field emitter, everything else we can. Having some ammo, but we have to find magnesium for that. Here we still can set up normal weapons. Lasers are really not needed because here everything is set up to use to have conveyors. So the lasers is more a thing for the asteroid. For the asteroid base. If we find a magnesium mine here, we set that up and then don't know, get rid of the laser here, put down some more cannons and use some autocannons. Do autocannons have give me ammo, please. Ammo. So railguns, too expensive. Uranium ingots. Assault cannons, it's just iron, nickel, magnesium, so that's good. And the normal, the autocannon, we could same, so we can use assault cannons, we can use autocannons, we can use normal Gatling ammo if we find a magnesium mine. So that will be one of the things we should do. I'm not sure how many enemies we have down here. I really don't know. It could be that there are absolutely none. But we might run into the problem that assertive will spawn, and then we might end up having to deal with more enemies than we really want. So I will keep the built-in repairs off for now, because I always have the fear of falling through the blocks here. That's one of the problems that you have when physics starts to bug out, that then rovers might just drop through not through voxels but through blocks you have set up. I had that with large rovers on Mars where they just ended up entering the blocks around them. But now that everything works relatively well, it seems not so bad anymore right now. Good. Stone mine relatively close to the entrance of the of the base, so we can just do that off on the cliff there and then have it there. But again, if we find a magnesium mine or something like that, we might have to drive for a while. That's a thing I want to set up next, where I drive around, try to find some material, set up some mines for that, and then have this truck to bring in the materials from there. That's the thing I really want to use that for. The build and repairs is something that I use because the build and repairs, I don't want to set up build and repairs all around the arms that come out. I could do that. I want to put some conveyors at least halfway or something, but it's just having the build and repairs everywhere there. By the way, one thing we also need to strengthen is the power system. I'm thinking about setting up the large wind turbines for them, but they need a lot of materials. No, wrong cockpit. Thank you. Hand brake, turn that off. Good. Let me remove that, drive up there, set up the mine for a sec. I think I will go to a bit of a flatter area here. So let me empty out some of the steel plates that I have here, because now I'm running into that problem. I don't want to. I could drive over it and have the build and repair turned on, but that would also weld up the surrounding blocks, and I really don't want to do that right now. I hope the truck is strong enough to just drive up there. It should be. Ooh. Okay, more friction on the wheels. And a bit more power. Let's go with 90 Q. That works out. I want to go a bit up so that we can make a bit of a flat. Connecting this up is kind of a problem when you... Although I don't need to connect this up. If I want to just connect it to the conveyor system of the base, then I really don't need to connect this up. So let us just go. If I want to connect this up, I need to set that up from the bridge. Oh, I forgot about this. Let us stop this here. We will go and set up the stone mine somewhere here. So it's up and out of the way of the bridge. But we need to... We kind of need to do the whole thing from the bridge. Give it a connection to there, so that later connecting it into the base grid is easier. Let me do that quick, so get up there. The conveyor work is not beautiful. I'm not sure if I will later, I don't know, redo that with maybe something in the style of using hinges to just lead it down here or something like that. But for now, it will do its job and it's out of the way. That's what I want. That's why I also brought in the pillars, so that it at least doesn't look like as if it's hovering. But it will be, I'm pretty sure, a bit of manual labor, because I'm not sure if the truck is able to reach that. Let us go up there, turn on the build and repair systems, and then hopefully work that up. I've put down some wind turbines to offset the energy use of that thing. And now we will see. I hope that I have at least the materials to weld up the really necessary parts here. Good. That works out. That thing, construction components, I have some, so I will weld that up myself. Yeah, I'm immediately missing parts. Immediately. Haven't brought enough construction components and interior plates. Yeah, that's what I'm definitely missing. Good. We'll grab that in a bit and bring that in the, yeah, these sure interior plates, small steel tubes also missing. Yeah, this will be a mess to weld up, but somebody has to do it. So this thing, what is it grabbing? Anything special? Let us see if I have enough materials for at least a panel. I should have. It is just, I can forgo the display. Drill. Static drill. Just extracting stone is producing. Okay, we just want to have the stone for now, just so that we can have the absolute basic materials and the refinery running for at least something. I will try to drive past this so that we maybe can get at least some materials in there. And then I will go back and try to bring in the materials that I need. But I think now the whole welding job, something I will do on my own, so that I don't have to find something to ramble about. Ooh, that's not nice. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, that's like driving into... I have a gyro on here, so it should be... at least not dropping. Ooh, like it. See, that's what I meant. Now it's just welding up everything. It's not what I wanted. But yeah, it doesn't matter. I will grab more parts, drive back. Yeah, that's the plan for this base. Make it work for now, because again, this base I started and then left and just didn't really think about finishing anything. But this time I want to make it work at least. We will exchange the wind turbines for the big ones, and we find some resources in the area that we use for this, weld this up, and get some stuff going here, I would say. Or good people, I think that's all for today. I hope you liked this episode. If you did, then please leave a like on the video, and I hope to see you in the next one. See ya, people.